welcome back. Today we're talking about American Guinea Hogs, and I'm with Andrew Criswell, the owner of these fine pigs. How long have you had American Guinea Hogs?
We've had Guinea Hogs for about 2.5 years now, and when we got them with a kind of a very specific purpose. We like to eat well, and there are just some things that you can't do without lard, and this is a lard animal. There is nothing. There's nothing lean about a black guinea hog. There just is not. These girls are big and fat, and their lard is pure white, and it is. We have two different kinds of pigs, and we have them specifically for their fat. And as you can you cannot. As you can see, they're really a super docile animal, very friendly.
Yeah.
Not a pet, mind you. They love to get you dirty if they can. Anyway, they are. We have them for their fat.
As far as meat goes, are they bacon pig or sausage? Or?
If you like fat back,
So they're fat back.
you can't eat the fat back.
Okay.
The bacon is very very fatty.
What kind of litters do they have? Are they large litters, small litters?
I guess it varies from farm to farm, but because we don't use commercial feed, and because this is dominantly a forage habitat, and we just don't have the money nor the desire to overfeed anything.
Mm-hmm.
So our experience with them is that 6 piglets on the dot every time.
Okay.
And the mamas are, they're just, the sows have great mothering characteristics. We have, among ours, we've never lost a piglet to a mom laying over on it or whatnot, and that really is amazing because some of these girls that are 3 and 4 years old, they're just gigantic.
They're definitely porkers.
They are, but they're gonna keep the boar away from their little ones, and but they're very gentle, have good mothering traits, but they just make one fatty piglet.
So what's the weight range on these pigs if you were to process one or raise it up to maturity?
Well, what we would typically expect of a mama sow at 2 years, we would hope for 150 pounds. The boar obviously is a little bit bigger. Have a full-grown 4-year-old boar and a 2-year-old boar next door we might take a look at. And we'd expect that he'd probably approach 200, maybe 225. Now, I cannot explain. I've had a couple of guys look at two of my mamas, the 2 originals, and they are just gigantic. They are just bigger than they're bigger than what the breed is supposed to be. Yet we know that they were pure-blooded. So am I. They will knock your camera over, and but we would normally expect 150 on the sow, and 175 or so on the sow, 200 on the boar. What do you have to say?
So what age do you normally process these pigs at?
Typically, as we look, I try hard to sell off our gilts, unproven, or if they get proven and become a sow. Like to sell those to other farms that are interested in having a lard animal. And frankly, I'm so glad that we cut our teeth as far as swine is concerned with these animals, because the Tamoras are much more challenging, just because of their size and they're they're very clever. These girls, not super smart, and
They're all about one thing.
yeah, where is the food? So we're really happy to have learned with the black guinea hogs. But anyway, back to your question. Like to sell the gilts, and as we look at a piglet, if it's a boar, and we're thinking we're going to process him, then we'll go ahead and turn him into a barrow within the first week or so, and let him grow up to about a year and a half.
Okay.
And at a year and a half old, we'd expect a barrow to be between 175 and 200. And ones for our own use we cut up right here at our farm for our family. And they have, their skin is actually remarkably delicate and thin, even though that is every bit of a boar's hair brush.
Right.
But underneath, just the smoothest Berkshire leather. You could make a mighty neat little black football out of these girls. But the fat that comes off, we would expect 3 to 4 inches of solid, pure white fat. And you know, of course, you still got to render it, boil it, and you know, clean it up. Of the last one that we processed, we got about 30 pounds of usable meat, and that was chops and ribs. And the rest of the animal was just so fatty that we just rendered it all down for the lard.
How much lard did you get? Do you remember?
About 90 pounds.
Wow.
And only 10% of it we would call industrial grade, like what we would use on tools, or to we want to talk about making some great cast iron cookware. This is the lard to use, but you know, aside from that, 90% of it would have been top food grade, just pure white.
So this is an excellent breed for anyone that's interested in lard.
Absolutely,
But not so much for
not
one-
meat. This is not a meaty animal. This is not even a bacon animal.
Okay.
This animal is all about fat.
All right.